You guys, how are you? It is still Saturday. Y'all see my buns? You is giving real cute. But anyways, let me turn. I'll pause this. I am watching Alexis Rebecca. So anyways, I'm getting dressed to go out with my friends. But I needed to do what do we call this? It's not a Q&A, but a little sit down. I'm doing a little sit down. My camera look a little lopsided, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I don't know why it's looking a little lopsided. Do I look lopsided? Am I in the middle? Anywho, so I'm doing a little sit down in reference to building a home, the steps that I had taken to get here. As you guys know, I'm already in my home, so it's the steps that I took to get here. So just a little Q&A, but I'm going out with my girlfriends. I don't have no lashes on. I did my makeup, but I don't have no lashes on because I could not find my lash glue, y'all. And I'm watching the time because I have to pick Sarai up from work, I think at 9. But anyway, so just a little sit down in reference to the start to finish, how I got here in this moment of this home that I'm living in. So I took notes so that I don't forget anything. So yeah, I guess let's get to this video. Let's get started. So the steps that I took to getting here in this home building process. I got my camera back, y'all, so I'm on my camera. I'm so excited. Anyways, so I started back in 2020. I reached out to the realtor that actually helped me when I first moved here to Texas. I reached out to her, letting her know that I was in the process and ready to buy a house back in 2020 or whatever. So she gave me her lender's information because she works with the whole team. So shout out to Kalisha. She gave me her lender's information to reach out to her lender to see what I would be approved for. So the lender pretty much told me based on my debt to income ratio, they could only pre-approve me for $180,000. That was back in 2020. That's a no for me. What was I going to get for $180,000? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm in Dallas. I probably could have gotten something for $180,000, but that's not what I was looking for. You feel me? So I was like, nah, I'm good. Let me know what I need to do to get to where I need to be. So where next step that I took was I started to work on my credit. At the time, I believe my credit was at a 626 something, but in the lower sixes. Enough to get a FHA loan. But again, I was pre-approved for 180. What I'm supposed to do with 180? Back in 2020, I feel like I was working in the call center still, and it was a no. Actually, let me back up. I got pre-approved back in 2019 for 140. Then 2019, I was in the call center. Not really making that great of a money, but I did have some savings, right? And in 2020, 180. And I'm like, let me just continue to work on my credit to get where I need to be. So again, I was at a 620, not making a whole lot of money. And so I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait. Let me start working on my credit. So September of 2020, I reached out to the lender again. And at that time, the lender gave me a credit guy that I could work with. So this credit guy, his name is Jermaine, and I can link him down below. But his name is Jermaine, and he actually charged me $1,500 to work on my credit. At the time, again, I was at a 660 at the time that I reached out to him in September of 2020. So when talking to Jermaine, he actually prepared all the letters, everything needed to get, the credit bureau to drop things off of my credit, to do whatever I needed to do to boost my credit up. He actually had me open up another card, and I forgot the name of it. I thought I wrote it down here, but I wanted to get to a 700 by March of 2021. And again, this was me reaching out to him September of 2020. Right? So at March, by the time March came around, again, if I remember the name of the card that he had me open, it was like a jeweler's card or something like that. But if I remember the name of the card that he wants me to open, I'll link it down below too. If I don't, I'm sorry, I don't remember because I didn't use it. So I charged something small, then paid for it, but it helped boost my credit. So, but he was still working in the background. So by March, when he was working on my credit and me trying to do whatever I needed to do to make sure I stay off everybody's radar, I was at a 690 credit score. So at a 690 credit score, I reached back out to my lender to begin the process of purchasing a home. So they approved me at the time because, let me back up a little bit again. I'm no longer in the call center. I got promoted. I'm working a salary position, making more money, whoop-de-whoop. So by March now, that was September. By March now, I am, again, no longer working in that department. By March, I'm still in my current department. But by the time I'm going through the process of purchasing, they approved me for 300 and I got promoted again to a senior role on my company. So I was making more money again. So I did not want to go as far as 300. I didn't even want to go up that far. Again, if this was Massachusetts, hell yeah, because the last house I bought in Massachusetts was about 300,000. But for me, it was like, I'm in Dallas. I don't want to really spend that much if I don't have to. So I wanted to be at like 280 at the most. That was my max. And then, so I looked in my desired area. At the time I was living in Mansfield, and I was looking in Mansfield so hard. Well, I was living in South Arlington, pretty much the Mansfield area. So I was looking in Mansfield really hard. If y'all see me looking at my phone, it's because, again, I got to pick Sarai up. So, but I was looking in the Mansfield area, and everybody was moving from California at the time. So if y'all know about Texas, a lot of people was moving from California because a lot of companies was moving from California. So they were moving from California and transferring their people to us in California. So I, was getting outbid. I was bidding whatever they were asking, even going 5,000 over, but people moving from California was bidding and they were doing like 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 over asking. So of course I'm going to get outbid, right? Didn't nobody want to bid. No. And then they were paying cash money and I was doing FHA. So they didn't want to take my offer if they were going to get cash money and what have you. So the guy I was dating at the time, he was like, hey, have you ever thought about a new build? So this was maybe like March, April, May. My apartment that I was living in at the time, my lease was up at the end of May. So, I was willing to jump at something if something came up and just sacrifice the money. So to get out of my lease. But, now we're in March, April, May, and nothing's happening. So the guy I was dating at the time, we were lounging around and starting to pack up because I'd already told him I was moving. So he was like, have you ever thought about a new build? And I'm like, not really. So he was like, all right, it was a Sunday. He was like, let's go down to the Rockwall area, see what's out there. Let's go to Forney, see what's out there, whoop-de-whoop. So we ended up actually going to Rockwall area first, and I came up on D.R. Horton. I came up on a couple of properties that I love, to be honest with you. But D.R. Horton was building in phase 3. I think I'm phase 3. So they were building in phase 3 at the time, and they advised me that they would be ready about October. So they were the only ones that was going to be ready in a decent time frame. Everywhere else was like January 2022, whoop-de-whoop. So I didn't want to sign another lease because I already told them I was moving. They already actually rented out my apartment, and my apartment did not do month to month. So I was like, forget it. Let me figure out what I'm going to do. If I got to stay, find somewhere month to month, put my stuff in storage, cool beans. But my girlfriend, she was like my friend at the time. She was like, well, she's still my friend. I don't know why I said my friend at the time, but she's still my friend. My friend, she was like, hey, you can stay with me. I got an extra room. Y'all can stay with me for the 4 months. And then y'all, once your house is done, whatever. So if y'all don't know, y'all gonna know now. My kids are typically with their dad during the summertime. So technically they leave the end of May. They come back in August, usually. Right? So I figured there's gonna be 3 of us plus my dog May, they're going to be gone May. So August, September, October, 2 months. So it's going to be 3 of us plus the dog for 2 months. Me, I'm going to be there for 4 months. So I was like, that sounds fine. Cool. All right. So let's back up. So, yep, I found the builder. And once I found my builder, the builder rate to put a deposit down was $700. So I put that $700 down and started the process of building. So building started, but my sales agent, y'all, my sales agent was trash. He was trash. His communication was awful. He went out the country, didn't even tell us he was going out the country. I ended up coming to see the property at one point and had a question. I reached out to him, and then he had a little voice message saying he was out the country to reach out to so-and-so, whoever so-and-so was. I don't remember his name. But my sales agent with D.R. Horton for this particular subdivision was trash. So, yeah, that was a hard process to kind of go through. So the house that I'm living in is an inventory home. So some things you can choose, some things you could not choose. By the time I got to this, because, okay, let me back up one more time. I'm gonna back up. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna back up. So when I reached out to him, I was like, let me think about it. Because I didn't bite right away. I was like, let me think about it, right? Because I was moving an hour and change away from my kids' school district. I wanted to keep them in Mansfield and whatever. So I'm like, let me think about it. So the next day I was like, you know what, Max? You already got to go. So people are outbidding you. You don't know what this market's going to look like. It is a brand new built home. Why not just bite it? My kids going to be all right. They're resilient. You know, I talked to my kids. They didn't want to leave either, but they were like, it's cool, Mom, whatever. So I called him back the next day and I'm like, okay, Robert, let's do this. And then he was like, oh, somebody just came and put a deposit on the last property that I wanted. I wanted the Rivington model. He was like, somebody just came and put a deposit on that model. And I'm like, oh my God, like for real. So he was like, if something comes up, I'll keep looking. And if something comes up, then I'll let you know. So about 2 hours go by and he calls me and he was like, hey, I was going through inventory and I saw that there's another Rivington property available. You got to come meet me. So I was like, told my job, I was like, yo, I got to go. I'll be back, whatever the case is. Met him halfway and gave him the deposit. So that's how I ended up putting a deposit. So where were we? Building started. Sales agent was trash. And again, this was inventory home. It was an inventory home. So some things were skipped, like going to the design center. Now, the house that I got had some really nice things. When I saw the when I saw the model home, I wanted it to be kind of just like the model home, except for I didn't really like the floors in the laundry room because of the color. Like I like the floors. I would have rather it be black because I wanted a black and white thing, right? But it's brown. So again, I was like, there was no design center, so I couldn't pick anything that I really wanted. But because the inventory home had really nice finishes. So, you know, it had my granite countertop. It had the tile floors in the laundry room, the white tile in the bathrooms, what have you. Of course, I kind of wanted a tub, but I was just like, it is what it is. The closet was big, everything. So I was like, you know, I'm okay with it being exactly how it is. The cabinets in the kitchen of the model home was white. So I told him, I'm like, Robert, I want it exactly how it is in the model home. So upon going, again, I didn't go to no design center. I kept coming in and looking to see what was going on, how the house looks, blah, blah, blah. He went out the country, like I had told you. And when I called and I spoke to the other guy, I'm like, hey, when I signed the contract, I don't see that there was a color for the cabinets. But the cabinets in the model home was white. So y'all gonna ensure that these cabinets are white. So he was like, oh, did he not send you the design plan? What design plan? Design plan? Didn't nobody send me shit. Again, didn't I tell y'all? Robert was trash. No communication. His communication was awful with me, with my realtor, with my lender. He was awful. So nope. So no design plan. So they ended up sending me the design plan. Well, the new guy ended up sending me the design plan, and I saw it, and I'm like, these cabinets are not white. They say some smoke, something smoke. I didn't know if it was brown, black, flipping gray. I didn't know. Smoke. So I was like, whatever. I'm like, can I change it to white? He was like, it's too late. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how I noticed the cabinets was off was because of that first initial, I didn't see no notice in the thing. And I had reached out to, in the contracts, and I reached out to Robert, and I emailed him, and I'm like, can you just let me know what color the cabinets are? He never really was telling me. So I came down here one day, saw that the cabinets was in white. And that's why I reached out to the other guy. Any case, so where were we? As y'all know from my previous videos, and I'll link some of them below, I was pushed back several times. It went from October 7th, which probably wasn't a lucky day. Anyways, that was the day I got married to my kid's dad. Should I have said that? Whatever. It wasn't a lucky day. October 7th came and went anyways. As y'all know, I'm divorced. So October 7th came and went. Then it went to the end of October. Then it went to mid-October. Then it went to the end of October. Then it went to the beginning of November. And I ended up being sometime in November. So y'all know the prices fluctuate because interest rates fluctuate, right? So if I close at the end of the month, I prorated some money and I don't have to dish out as much for my closing costs. If I close at the beginning of the month, interest rate might be different. I'm not prorated at that point, so my closing cost is going to be different. So my closing cost ended up being an extra $2,000 more, y'all. Yeah, $2,000 more. I'm like pissed because I should have closed and I didn't close. So the day before the final close, the day before I got that final pushback, I didn't even know what I was saying there. The day before that final pushback from closing was my closing date. So October, I can't remember what it was, y'all. Dang. Let's say October 20th was my closing date. That was the third time I was pushed back. October 20th was my closing date. So October 19th, I'm calling because I'm not hearing of a time. What time are we closing? Is it in the morning? Is it in the evening? I got to tell my job. I got to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever because I'm pushing my job back too. You know what I'm saying? This is affecting what I'm doing. At the time, I'm driving the kids back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So it's affecting my job too. So I called my realtor. She called him. He not answering. I ended up finding out who the builder was to kind of get, I kind of found out who the builder was to kind of get things pushed along because I kept going to the property because I was picking Soraya from the school. So I was going to the property. It was not too far from the school. So I was going to the property and I ended up finding out who the builder was. And he was the one that actually told me that it was pushed again. So I called my realtor. I let her know. She's like, oh yeah, I just heard back from Robert. And Robert told me that it's pushed back till beginning of November. So the builder, he was awesome. He did not want me to continue to get pushed because if y'all saw from my vlogs before, one time I went into the house, the floors were dug up because they forgot to put electricity in the island. So I thought I was gonna get pushed again, but the builder was like, nope, I'm gonna try to make sure this happens. So he was awesome. He made sure it happened. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that was. So let's talk about, so now we're in the house. Y'all know we in the house. We'll talk about some things in a second. But let's talk about what I did to save money. And it's unconventional, not necessarily the way to go. Not for me, it worked out for me. Because my house prior to that, I had money in my savings or whatever, right? So this house, I had money in my savings, but it wasn't like thousands and thousands of dollars. So I needed to save more money. And of course, me living with my friend, my thought process was, okay, I'm gonna save some coins, And now y'all, let me tell y'all, now when you live with your friend, y'all go out to eat a lot, y'all order food a lot, y'all hanging out a lot, so y'all hardly saving any money. My thought process was, let me go DoorDash, get this money back, boop de boop de boop. Then you work all day and then you get lazy and so I didn't even get to save as much as I thought I was gonna save or I wanted to save. I'm gonna go there, what I wanted to save. So I didn't get to save as much as I wanted to save. I was having a good old summer. I had some money in the bank. In my mind, I'm like, as long as I got like 10, 15 in there, I'm good. Right? I should have just kept saving. Which it worked out anyways, but I should have just kept saving. So this is what I did. Of course, I wasn't paying any rent. I was giving my friend money to stay with her, buying food for the house, and we were cooking. We both were buying stuff for the house and cooking and whatever. And then my kids wasn't there, so it allowed me to save a little bit more money because my kids wasn't there and I wasn't having to do a whole bunch for my kids. So my job gives us stocks. Remember I told y'all that I started the last stages of getting my house together March. So my job gives us stock money. I get a bonus. I get my tax money. All at the same time. Boom, boom, boom. If y'all know me, y'all know I don't do my taxes till the last day. Because I'm never the one to say, oh, I need my tax money because I gotta, nah. I'm gonna need my tax money to put in my savings account. I'm gonna need my tax money because I gotta pay this bill. I'm gonna need my tax money because of something for the kids, what have you. So I'm never the person to be like, let me get this tax money because this that came out. I gotta buy this and I gotta get these shoes and I gotta get this bag and no. So I always used to do my taxes on the last day. But this time, because I was thinking that this house process was gonna move so fast, I'm like, let me just do my taxes in March. So I did my taxes and I got back a good amount of money. I did my bonus at the time was hella good because I perform very well at my job. I do my job very well. So I had already known that I was going to get the max percentage. So my bonus was good. And then at the time, my job had just bought or acquired another company. Stock was lit. So I sold some of my shares, got my bonus, got my taxes, and that's how I had the majority of my money. At a time, that ended up being a pretty penny. Like, a pretty penny. I ain't gonna tell y'all how much, but a pretty penny. If you my friend and you want to know, then I can tell y'all, but a pretty penny. It ended up being a pretty penny in my account. So that's how I ended up saving. Now, if it wasn't like that, I probably would have hustled harder and I probably would have worked 10 times harder and saving money. But again, I still had some money in my bank account plus this. So that's how that worked out. So that's going back to it being in the house, right? So we in the house now and loving it. Absolutely loving it. I hope I didn't leave anything out. So absolutely loving it. The light outside on the front of the house went out. So the bulb needs to be changed. I called the electric company the other day. They came out, changed the bulb. So you have warranties on the house itself. You have warranties on your appliances. You have warranties on electrical. You have warranties on the water. You have warranties on your AC unit. You have warranties on your hot water heater, all that. So I called the electrical company and they actually came out and fixed it. The back here, I showed y'all that in the last vlog, the back here, the water irrigation system is not draining properly. I'm assuming they didn't do it well. So when it rains, snows, it's muddy back there. And so they're coming out. I called the warranty company. They're coming out to get that looked at as well. So with the warranty company, y'all, I have a 10-year warranty with my builder. But like these little things, they give you 11 months to get things fixed with the builder. So this, you get the first you should literally be writing down things that needs to be fixed, because you get 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 11 months, I think. So you get 4 times you can put in a warranty thing. I totally forgot. And I'm so mad at myself that I forgot, because within the 3 months I could have gotten, besides the irrigation thing done, I could have put that in. I'm actually going to try to put something else in there too, because Xavier's doorknob is coming off from him manhandling the doorknob. So I'm gonna have them to come fix that. My tub outside of the tub area is looking a little orangish yellowish, as if water's coming through and staying, and not coming through the glass and staying. Something's not right there, because it should be white. But the irrigation system shouldn't have a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. The doorknob shouldn't be a problem. So those are 3 things that I'm going to actually try to put in a warranty request for. The other 2, because I did that irrigation system. But, you know, all in all, everything else has been okay. I think maybe the 6 months, if it's too late to put that in, I'm going to put that in for the 6 months and then try to get some other things done, because around the island and the baseboard, they didn't do it properly all the way. So it's kind of coming loose. I don't even know if that's the word, but it's kind of coming loose. And so that needs to get done too. My dog actually messed up my wall a little bit. I'm going to see if they can fix that. Yeah, but all in all, the house is standing steady. It's standing fine for it to be a D.R. Horton home, because I've heard terrible things about D.R. Horton homes. So I'm grateful, I'm happy, I'm excited. We're still happy in the home. I ended up spending a whole lot of money after I closed. I ended up buying the kids' bedroom sets. Just a whole lot of money. I needed to get the kids' stuff and what have you. So I just made sure I got everything I needed to get done for the kids. And I purchased a new car. It just hasn't gotten here yet. So you guys will see that in the next vlog. Yeah, probably not the next vlog. The vlog after that. Because the next vlog, my furniture, well, my dining room sets come in. My dining room chairs are coming. So I'll show you guys that. But anyways, that's on that. That's what happened. If y'all have any other questions, y'all let me know. I am happy to answer whatever questions you guys have. I am going to get ready to go pick up Sarai and go to CVS, because I don't got no lash glue and I need to put some lashes on. So check out my Instagram. Y'all will see a photo of my outfit, what I have on, and by then I'll have my lashes on. But we are going out to get some drinks. Y'all see this big old pimple? Can y'all see it? Ugh. I don't know. I need to drink some more water. But you see what I'm drinking though. Ooh, come back to me. Anyways, Tina, I'm laughing at my cousin Tina, because one of the videos, the light kept going in and out, and I'm like, I can see it on my end, but I guess y'all can't tell. So she called me. She was like, girl, there's nothing wrong with the light. And I'm like, I see it. But anyways, that's for another day. I'm gonna go pick up Sarai. Probably not this vlog, but I probably will be showing y'all my night out with my friends. So y'all will probably see that in the next vlog. Happy Saturday. Follow me on Instagram, Max Edwards here. Again, Max Edwards here, all one word. And I'll link it, or I'll tag it right here somewhere. Or somewhere, I don't know, somewhere. I'll tag that. I will be doing a try-on haul for my boutique, blossomsdaughters.store, www.blossomsdaughter.store. Again, www.blossomsdaughter.store. Shop, shop, shop. Support your girl. I appreciate you. I have things on hand, so hit me up in my inbox on Instagram if you have any questions. Again, drop any questions below about the whole house situation and whatever else I probably did not tell y'all that you guys want to know, and I will be happy to get that to you. What else is coming up for us? My kids are hilarious, y'all. So a friend of mine, Charles Bush, he actually put together a rendition of a conversation or several conversations that they were having, or arguments or whatever. So I'm gonna drop that too. I'll probably drop that before this vlog, so you'll probably see that before this vlog. I don't know, we'll figure that out. But yeah, I think upcoming will be the boutique haul, and I gotta do my closet, my pantry, my dining room chairs are coming, so you guys will see all of that. But continue to support, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for standing with me and supporting me. Oh, y'all, I haven't said it, but we reached 1,000 subscribers, and I'm so freaking excited. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. My kids appreciate it, and thank you guys for sharing to get us to that 1,000 subscriber. And I do still want to do a giveaway for that 1,000 subscriber, reaching the 1,000 subscriber count. So again, thank you guys for supporting us. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Continue to share our content, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next vlog. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye guys. So, complete look. Some jeans, some boots. That's probably them texting now. But yeah, this is the look. I don't know where this shirt's from. Maybe Forever 21. Jeans are from my boutique, Blossom's Daughter store. It's a little cute little outfit, and I'm gonna wear, you've already seen this bag, but I'm gonna wear my YSL black, all black, my blacked out bag from YSL. I'm wearing Marc Jacobs Perfect. But yeah, this is it. You'll see us hanging out for a little bit. I'll be back. I don't know. Hey, they ain't at your best cause it's see-through. See-through. Get your see-through. They ain't at your best cause it's see-through.